In room 18 of Einstein Hospital, 8-year-old Hannah lay alone on the treatment bed, her small hand clutching a necklace, a keepsake from her late mother. Tears welled in her eyes and rolled down her pale cheeks, falling onto an arm marked with bruises and needle scars. It was the spring of 1982. Hannah's family was holding the funeral for her mother. She had been diagnosed with bone cancer a year earlier. The cruel disease had ravaged her fragile body, spreading to every part, turning each day into a torment worse than death. The doctors had done what they could, various treatments just to ease the pain, but nothing could reverse the fate she had been handed. One quiet spring night, her mother passed away, leaving behind a haunting emptiness in their home, and in Hannah and her father's hearts. Her mother's early death left Hannah's father in a daze for months. He would often sit silently in his office, lost in his thoughts. Meanwhile, little Hannah retreated into her small room, the one filled with teddy bears and stuffed toys. Her father didn't realize that these lifeless things had become her only friends, the ones she spoke to every night. By autumn that year, her father had closed a major deal with one of the 10 largest banks in Europe. His intense focus had brought success to his career, but in sharp contrast, Hannah's health and spirit had worsened. She became increasingly distant from her classmates, and her teachers started noticing alarming behaviors. Hannah would scratch her arms raw, and seemed more and more detached from the world around her. The growing gap between Hannah and her father was terrifying, but worse still was her father's own belief. He thought that making more money was the best way to make up for Hannah's loss, the loss of her mother. Then, on a gray, rainy day in North London, during a critical business meeting with American partners, his phone rang. It was the headmaster, Mr. Nicholas, from Hannah's school. Hannah had written something chilling with her pen. "I want to be with Mom right now." Though the meeting was at a crucial moment, Hannah's father couldn't stay calm. He ended it immediately and rushed to the school. On the advice of her teacher, he took Hannah to the hospital for an urgent evaluation. At first, he believed it was nothing too serious. But then the doctor delivered a devastating diagnosis. Hannah had bone cancer, stage 3. Her father collapsed. He knew too well what this meant. This was the same disease that had taken the woman he loved most in the world. It felt as though fate had written this cruel script long ago. That winter, Hannah celebrated her 8th birthday. It would also be her last. So often we chase distant dreams, illusions of success, while overlooking the simple, quiet things that are right beside us, already holding the key to happiness. Love deeply. Love while you still can.